Hey, what is up, guys? It's Brendan here, and today we're going to be taking a look at 7 of the best golf course POS systems and software for you in your business. Now, whether you own a country club, a golf course, or you're looking to start a brand new concept and you need a golf point of sale system, that's what we're going to be diving into here in today's video. This also includes a lot of golf course management software because a lot of them are sort of paired together, so we're going to be getting into that as well. But if you do want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can go and check out those links linked down below in the video description. Again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into, again, the best golf course POS systems. So at that number 1 spot, we have Lightspeed. Now, the reason why Lightspeed is at this top spot is because they actually combine both the golf course management software along with their powerful point of sale system. So you're able to connect both seamlessly together instead of necessarily having to have that like third-party connection with the course management in combination with your actual point of sale system. So you can actually process payments as well as process, those orders for maybe your pro shop, or maybe if you also have a restaurant attached. The nice thing about Lightspeed is they not only just focus on, golf courses, but that could also include, multiple courses, municipal golf courses, private, public, resorts, semi-private. So they sort of cover the whole gambit here on different types of golf courses, as well as they also do service retail and restaurants. So maybe if you also have retail and restaurant attached to your golf course or country club, it could make a lot of sense as well to go with Lightspeed, just because they have that broader scope in terms of what they can manage. Now, as you can see here, Chronogolf is now Lightspeed. That is their golf course management system that they acquired and is now powered by Lightspeed, as you can see here. So it is Chronogolf. So if you've maybe heard of that before, that is now under the Lightspeed branding, and it does connect directly to their point of sale system. As you can see here, it's like a golf management solution. So you can do a tee sheet, so you can manage the tee times, as well as your pro shop. This would be the point of sale system that you need to actually process payments for your pro shop, as well as maybe if you also have a small little restaurant attached to it, maybe you're selling hot dogs, drinks, beer, whatever it may be. You can also do that there, as well as an e-commerce store for the pro shop. So you really get the kind of the best of all the worlds. That's why Lightspeed is at the number 1 spot for this video. There are a lot of other softwares out there as well, but I figured I'd put Lightspeed at the top just because they kind of really cover every different type of potential golf course that might need a point of sale system or just an overall golf management system for that business and for managing your course. As you can see, you can also do the course management here. They service, different types of courses as well as their point of sale integrations. Now, I will say that Lightspeed is a little bit more expensive than maybe some of the other solutions out there. But if you really do need everything and you want it all connected, Lightspeed can be the best option in that case, just because it's all synced together. So it's a pretty seamless system without having to like stitch multiple different softwares together, which can be, a hassle in the long run. So it's up to you, but I would recommend, checking them out. You can request a demo, get a quote. Links are down below in the video description. Again, moving in at the number 2 spot, we have Square. Now, Square is known for, again, retail, restaurants, as well as they do integrate directly with a lot of other third-party golf course management software. They do not actually have a golf course management software built in directly like how Lightspeed does. Square, though, does have a lot of third-party partnerships, so you can add and connect your golf course management software to your Square account, your point of sale system. So if you do also have a retail store or a pro shop that you also sell products through, like a lot of golf courses do, pretty much almost every single one I've ever been to, as well as a restaurant attached, you can also do that here as well with Square, because they really do cater mainly to retail and restaurant, but they do also have golf solutions, so you can use them for your pro shop as well as your bar or restaurant attached to the course. And like I said, with the golf course management software, they do have a lot of third-party app integration, so you shouldn't have too many problems there in terms of linking with the golf course management software. Depending on which one you're using, you might be able to connect it with Square as well for your overall golf business. Now, in terms of the rates, they do actually have a free version that you can get started with, which can be great for beginners. This can be a really good option if you're starting things from scratch and you're looking to just kind of build out a pretty basic basic setup, you can do that with Square, and you can also scale up over the long run. Now, you'll probably need one of their pro plans if you're going to be doing, multiple different types of businesses within your golf course. It might make a lot more sense for that. But if you just want the basic version, they even do have a free version of Square as well, which is why I do recommend them a lot here on the channel, just because they have such a low barrier to entry for a lot of people. You do need their hardware, which is Square specific though, so that could be like a pro or a con. It just depends on your setup. They do also have the ability to process payments even just through a mobile device too, and they do get you a reader, so you can do basically everything you would need to with Square. As you can see here, from epic 18-hole golf courses to indoor ranges, mini golf venues, all different types of venues for golfing, you could utilize Square for. So again, definitely recommend checking out Square. Links are down below. Moving in at the number 3 spot, we have GoTab. Now, GoTab POS is a great solution for those of you who are maybe running a country club or a larger venue where you're going to need more scalability in your operations. Square can be great for beginners or people that are, maybe not as big of an operation. They can still handle, mid-size, but I would say if you're going larger, you're probably better off with something like Lightspeed or GoTab, especially because they do have really good systems in place for managing higher scale operations. You get account managers and things like that, especially with GoTab as well. As you can see here, they are built primarily for restaurants, but they do also service country clubs. So if you're going to be renting out, golf clubs, if you're going to be renting out the actual carts, golf carts as well. So you can do all of that. And the nice thing about GoTab is they have the scale and flexibility for a variety of different types of products and services that you might be planning to sell in combination with your golf course, as the golf course might just be one part of the business. If you maybe also have sort of a resort setup, or if you do also sell other types of things, such as like upscale dining, if you have golf events or certain exclusive gatherings as well, or even catering opportunities. So there's really a lot of different systems that you can use GoTab for. They do also have a really good membership experience system for providing guest services. So you can actually create like a separate special members area within GoTab, and that can be really good, as you can see here, for country clubs. That's why I'm recommending them high on this list, because I get a lot of country clubs do have golf courses. They do run and sell, food within there. So you have, you can also set up the multiple different locations inside your single place. So say you have, as you can see here, they have the example for Golden Hill Country Club. You can set up sort of like quote unquote a food hall for your country club rentals. So you can actually rent out the different, driver, golf cart, wedge, putter, things like that. And then you can also incorporate setting up a separate mini location for then selling like the food and beverage side of things, or whatever you want. So you can also do mobile ordering as well. That could be like poolside service, if you have a restaurant attached, or even, however it is set up. It does work great if you also have food and beverage attached to your business, and I get a lot of people do. So they can set up pretty custom solutions for you as well. They give great reporting systems, overall kitchen display systems. So I would definitely recommend checking out GoTab. They do also have the online ordering too, which can be convenient maybe if someone wanted to place an order while they're out on the course, and then when they get to the spot where the restaurant is, they can go ahead and pick up their food. So that can be another great offering that you're able to offer there as well with GoTab. Links are linked down below in the video description. If you do want to get a demo with GoTab, you can go and check out those links in the video description. Moving on, next in this list, we have Eagle Club Systems. Now, Eagle Club Systems is primarily a golf course management software. So a bit different from, GoTab is more like a restaurant POS system, at least at its core. You've got Square, which is more POS, Lightspeed more POS, but Lightspeed does have that integration with their golf course management software that they acquired. Eagle Club Systems is more of a golf course management software that then also offers some point of sale as well, but their point of sale is through Clover, but they do sort of resell Clover through their system, so you could still use them for both, for your golf course management and the actual point of sale system, and you can connect it there together. Just do keep in mind it is through Clover, which is like a third party third-party POS system from Eagle Club Systems. They're, just the main setup for the golf course management side of things. But you can use them as well to get the point of sale. Again, through Clover is what they use for their point of sale hardware. Now, in terms of Eagle Club Systems, as you can see, they have reservations, it's cloud-based. So a lot of the same types of things, that you would expect from other types of systems and software when it comes to point of sale. You can also get that with the golf course management software that they have built out here. The other nice thing that they do also market a lot that I figured is worth mentioning is they're not owned by shareholders. They're not a private equity firm. They don't have corporate salaries. Those are the types of things that you would have from like a Square, especially, or even a Lightspeed potentially. Those are like the larger companies. GoTab's a pretty small operation, so I wouldn't say that about GoTab. But Square, mostly Square, I would say, is kind of what they're kind of, towards, I guess, in a way. But at the same time, they're using Clover, so I don't really get that statement completely, but is what it is. They have good golf course management software, and maybe they might be a good option for you. Moving on, next in this list, we have Club Profit, which is another golf course management software that does also offer point of sale integration. So you can also use them. As you can see here, they service a variety of different types of golf courses. So you have like daily fee, semi-private, a private club, resorts. You also have multiple courses. You have a municipal course and a simulator. So maybe if you're like a golf simulator and bar type of setup, you could also use them there. So it depends on, what your operation looks like, but they do combine that there. So they're primarily a golf course management software, but they do also offer point of sale. They also offer food and beverage, marketing, payment processing, and all of those kind of things. So you can use Club Profit for all, like a one-stop shop. Honestly, a lot of the companies in this list are sort of more like a one-stop shop, and then they also help you do the integration. They help you maybe find other third-party solutions to integrate with their offerings. So, I would recommend checking out demos from a lot of these different companies and kind of help you get a good overall view of like what your setup would look like, how much it's going to cost. Again, specifics on pricing, I'm really not getting into too much in this video, just because it really does vary and depend a lot on your specific business as to how much annual revenue you might be bringing in. That can also impact the types of credit card processing rates that you're going to get from any of these companies, not just for Club Profit, but also for Square, GoTab, Lightspeed. Like, it really does differ a lot from company to company. That's why it's best to talk to their sales team. Check out the links below if you want to check out their sites or request and book a demo. But that's the best way to actually get the full pricing. You're probably not going to really get that online, even despite what the pricing pages say. I would still recommend probably talking to somebody, just because they might be able to give you a custom rate, or running the numbers given your current sales, if you're looking to switch or use a new setup, or update your overall technology stack. It could vary a lot from company to company. So I did just want to make that disclaimer as well. Moving on, next in this list, we have T-Snap. So T-Snap, another golf course management software that does also offer point of sale systems. Now, they're primarily for tee sheet management. That's really, as you can see here, what they're known. It's like tee sheets and managing out, keeping the whole system all booked, and so that all your tee times are booked. You can also set up point of sale through them as well. So you can run credit cards, process payments, and all those kind of things as well. You can do golf course marketing through T-Snap as well, so they do also have that offering. And they work for a variety of different golf courses. As you can see, these are a few different examples of popular golf courses. They even have like a Cooper's Hawk golf course too, which is kind of cool and interesting in my opinion. You also have this golf course. Now, I'm not familiar with all these golf courses, but they do use them. A lot of companies do use them for the tee sheet management side of things, as well as the point of sale operations. So you can actually process the payments in your business. So it's definitely like a smaller business setup in terms of what they have available. It's more built for like managing tee times and managing a smaller operation. Potentially, if you have like food and beverage, you can do that as well. You can do like retail and inventory. It is just like a totally different system compared to the rest in this list in terms of what they offer. They do also have like customer snapshots, so you can see more detailed look at like specifics as far as, certain golf operations. So the nice thing about T-Snap is just because they are 100% dedicated to golf, that's why they might be a good option for you for your course. Moving on, last but not least, we also have Golf Manager. So this is a golf course management software. Maybe they are number one, or maybe they just want to call themselves number one, but they are a golf course management software. Now, as you can see here, they are probably primarily for the EU, just given that, they have the euro here, and I imagine they might be available in the US, but if you're watching this video from the US, you might be able to use them, but it might also be maybe for international or for Europe. Just given that, in my opinion, I'm like, okay, I see that. I'm thinking it might just be limited to Europe, but it could be worth contacting them still, even if you are in the US. Or if you are in Europe and you're watching this video, or other parts and more internationally, as you can see here, they are the top golf resort, golf managers trusted by golf resorts in Europe. So I imagine they might only be available to use in Europe, but I get a lot of the channel, does watch from Europe as well. So figured I would include one there. Did just want to make that disclaimer though. Is that you may or may not be able to use them depending on where you're located or where your business is located. But if you are in Europe, then you might be in luck in terms of the fact that they have the T-sheet, they have the point of sale as well. They have customer management, online bookings, reporting. So you really do get the whole gambit here. I do like their overall UI UX of their site. It's pretty sleek. So they are pretty popular, I guess, clearly in the European market for managing golf courses and running, your sales and operations through Golf Manager. So guys, that pretty much wraps up this video here today of some of the best golf course POS systems and software for not only just managing your golf course, but also processing those payments, whether you have a retail golf pro shop, as well as maybe even a small restaurant attached inside a resort, country club, or whatever venue that you are operating. Hope you guys can find a system or solution in this list. If you guys, again, want to check out any of the companies mentioned here in today's video, you can check out those links linked down below in the video description, again, some of which are affiliate links, which can be a great way to help out and support the channel. If you guys found this video helpful or enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyway, guys, that is all for today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.